That's extraordinary. It's not exactly what we had in mind, but extraordinary.
Hello and welcome back to Alex SpaceX Talks. Well, okay, Starship Flight Test number 7 was not entirely successful. It ended in a so-called rapid, unexpected disassembly. But let's go through the flight test step by step. All 33 Raptor engines roared to life, and we had another successful liftoff. The Super Heavy booster propelled Starship towards the skies. Following another flawless hot stage separation, Starship lit all its Raptor engines. Super Heavy initiated the boost back burn and was headed back for the landing site. This time all indicators were again go for booster catch, and SpaceX did it again. For the second time they were able to catch a returning booster out of midair by the catching tower Mechazilla. What once was thought to be undoable and insane has just been achieved by SpaceX for a second time. I can't highlight this enough. The guys at SpaceX are doing the unthinkable, turning fiction into reality. At that point, we almost forgot about the second stage, Starship, which was still on its way to reach low Earth orbit. Everything looked good, but at roughly 8 minutes into the flight, things started to turn. A fire was spotted near the oxygen tanks, and soon after, SpaceX lost contact with the ship. At that time, during the live stream, we did not know what exactly happened, but soon videos and pictures were released on social media showing the explosion of the Starship test vehicle. Soon thereafter, you could read in the media that the explosion of Starship was a huge setback for Elon Musk and SpaceX. A total disaster, that Mars is far, far away. You know, that kind of headlines. Well, yes, the explosion was a pity and certainly a setback for SpaceX and the whole Starship program. But hey, it was a test flight, you know? A test where SpaceX tests vehicles. We are still in the early prototype phase of Starship. The more failures happen during those flight tests, the more SpaceX learns and can further improve new prototypes. The Starship prototype used in flight number 7 was, by the way, the new version 2 with thousands of upgrades. So where do we stand now? Of course, the FAA needs to conduct a thorough investigation. SpaceX needs to analyze the data to find out what exactly went wrong, adapt corrective measures, and then on we go with flight test number 8. Elon said that the next flight test could already happen next month, which would be February. Well, I'm honestly not quite sure if we get the FAA approval till then. Although that the next prototypes are already waiting for their static fire testing, I guess that flight test number 8 will happen no early than March. But anyway, testing will continue and it will bring us closer in getting back to the moon and eventually to Mars. As a SpaceX employee said, today we return to work more driven than ever by our mission to make life multiplanetary. We will not waver in hard times. Instead, we will put our hands down, learn and work even harder. Making life multiplanetary is not an easy task, but if there is one guy and one company in the world who can make this possible, it's Elon Musk and SpaceX. Remember, the future is great, the future is ours, and the future will be multiplanetary. See you soon in my next video. Ciao.